What up, nerds? This is your Supreme Leader, and today I am back to do a react on Star Wars fans hating Andor that is soon coming to Disney Plus. And I gotta say, there is mixed reactions to this. There are positive, negative, neutrals, but man, this is insane. So where am I gonna go to react? Well, I'm gonna actually go to Geeks and Gamers comment section, and I'm actually gonna read off some of the comments there. And like I said before, like I have in my other videos, some will be positive, negative, neutral, but this is what fans had to say, so here we go. Do you guys ever get bored of this? It's been 5 years. See, you're not wrong about that, pal. The only clever storyline Star Wars has had is the Jar Jar mastermind subplot, and they shit-canned it because they wouldn't see it through keeping Jar Jar as comedic punching bag and emotion. I couldn't finish that. Oh, look at this one. Star Wars get woke, go broke, haha, hilarious, de-woke, rainbow, clown, and oh my goodness. Oh well, if they want the original fans to stop giving Star Wars their attention, time, and money, then they are succeeding. Give it up, lads. The father sold the baby, and now the batshit coffee lady runs the show, lol. Man, even your own fans, geeks, is telling you to stop, man. Just move on. That's where you're getting old, pal. It's like leftists want to drive people to the right. Who wants to support people like this? I miss Trump. Okay. If we actually compare mainstream politics with Trump, then the mainstream is the empire, and Trump is the antithesis to that empire. It's adorable. These human parasites truly believe what they say. Oh, we got a paragraph. You think grown-ass men would have had better things to do with their time than to talk about something they could just easily not watch? I mean, how long is this grift going to continue? What's funny is these clowns don't even realize or choose to ignore that George Lucas is a major liberal and that the Empire in the original trilogy was a metaphor or allegory for the American or standard Western industrial empire. You know, you're right about that. I agree. Come on, just think about it. Star Wars. There are politics in Star Wars, which reflect on things that happen in the real world. For instance, forgive me if I'm wrong about this, but I remember that when I watched the Clone Wars, they literally were talking about slavery. And just one more point, just to prove it, in the video game of Star Wars The Force Unleashed, Kashyyyk was under slavery by the Empire. The Wookiees were taken away their planet by the Empire. Do the math, geeko. Alright, why are people complaining about this now? Star Wars has always been woke. In a discussion George Lucas had with James Cameron, he literally said that the rebels were a representation of the Viet Cong and the Empire was a representation of the United States. This kind of stuff has always been in Star Wars, and it came from the creator himself. Thank you, somebody that finally understands it. Oh, well, look at this batch of comments right here. Y'all just need to give up on it. It surely won't last another 40 years. Don't jinx that. Who is Cassie Andor? Who the hell is Cassie Andor? You mean Cassian Andor? Alright. So it's shit then. Star Wars could have been printing money. How dumb is Kathleen Kennedy? Now she killed the brand. The arrogance of destroying one of the biggest IPs in the history of movies. They've been saying that for years, and yet it's still standing. Okay. Any Star Wars fan who continues to give Disney Star Wars a chance as they come with the new series or movie is conflict in the destruction of Star Wars. If all the people who claim they love Star Wars would stop watching Disney Star Wars, Kathleen Kennedy and her clan would be out of the door by tomorrow. By continuing to watch Disney Star Wars, you're keeping her in business and you help her in destroying what you love. So let me see if I understand this person. So you're saying it's my fault and the millions of Star Wars fans out there's fault that we are actually liking what we're seeing, and it's our fault that Star Wars is bad? Are you fucking kidding me? You see, it's not that simple actually, because let's say if everyone were to do that. Alright, Kathleen Kennedy, out. Everybody in there in Lucasfilms is out. So what's gonna happen next? They're gonna have to get somebody new to be in charge of Lucasfilms, and then they're gonna have to get a new team. But what if the new team was very good? Here's the problem. You're still gonna complain about something every time. And I know whoever watches this can agree with me on this. Star Wars fans will never ever be satisfied. No matter how hard you try, you bend your back and bend the knee for the fans, you will never satisfy them. They will never be satisfied with what they're given. Just ask George Lucas. Oh wait, he's gone. But you get the point, right? It's not just, oh, let's get rid of them and everything. No, it's all about who's in charge and what their team is. And what if it's someone who's as worse as Kathleen Kennedy and they don't even want to look at you or even acknowledge Star Wars? Then you'll be like, oh, Kathleen Kennedy and the circus, please come back. We fucked up. We kicked you out. Because then now you'll feel like shit because you got rid of them and be like, shit, what have I done? And yeah, good luck trying to convince the millions and millions around the world to actually do that. They're gonna call you fucking insane. That's what they'll say. I find it funny how these keep putting let the past die. Oh, that's my phrase. When you hear these showrunners are basing on Trump. Interesting. Dude, I actually love Rebels. Clearly this guy didn't watch beyond the first couple episodes because that show is not about 5 goons fucking around in the galaxy. It's flawed, sure, but there are a lot to love, and this show was made for the fans. I like you guys, but the comment really irked me. Yep, that's what happens. If you don't fit the narrative, you get your ass humiliated and crucified in shame for liking Disney Star Wars, because that's how it is these days. Whoo! We got a big paragraph. You do know that the Empire in the original trilogy was heavily influenced by Hitler and the Nazis, right? In fact, virtually all fictional stories are influenced by real-life events to some extent. This is nothing new. And stop saying that Hollywood doesn't want Trump supporters to see their projects. You continually say that Hollywood is alienating you and preventing you from seeing certain movies and shows because you're a Trump supporter, yet you still watch these movies and show. Oh, he's clapping cheeks. Last time I checked, they don't have a detector outside of the movie theaters that prevents Trump supporters from going in. Oh, that's a burn, baby. It's just this fake narrative that you made up so that you can play the victim. Thank you. You can still watch or be a fan of whatever you want. No one in Hollywood is preventing you from doing that. Yikes. Somebody call the wambulance for Geeks and Gamers and the rest of the fandom menace. There's a literal AK-47 in the show. That tells you all you need to know. Well, in Star Wars, there are some objects that are tend to look to things in the real life. As for instance, in The Empire Strikes Back, forgive me if I'm not accurate, but there is a person who I think is a rebel who had a sort of like an ice cream machine. Or was it a bucket? Anyway, your point? Joke's on them. I'm not a fan anymore. Okay, thanks. Why do people keep giving their money? Because, you know, we actually love what we see, so hashtag go get Disney Plus. Jason Gray says, Lucasfilm hates Star Wars fans. Fans, tell us something we don't know! Chase Hedgehog says, accurate. You're not wrong about that. And then the next person says, Geeks and Gamers is full of poo-poo and pushes lies. There you go. There's something you obviously didn't know. Well, I think I'm going to wrap it up here. That's enough reading comments for today. Thank you all for watching and listening to what some Star Wars fans had to say about the Andor show. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I want to say that we finally reached 900 subscribers. I am happy for everyone who has subscribed to the First Order. And our next goal is 1,000, which I will get eventually. And I know I will. All the love and support will be appreciated if you guys can. Once again, thank you once more for watching, and peace.